welcome. My name is Chris Walker, and I'm the Senior Director of Operations at Praxent. And joining me today is Kelly Cogan. Kelly, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about what a delivery lead is at Praxent and how it might differ from other project management roles in the world.
So delivery leads are really quite different than other project management roles based on the breadth of the work we do. So project management is an aspect to what delivery leads do, but we do so much more than that. We are the leaders of our teams. So we serve as the Scrum Master, and even to an extent, we partner with our client stakeholders to be the product owners. So we play a crucial role in developing the product from concept through actually designing and building and then releasing that product. And we also wear the hat of account manager. So we are really thinking strategically about how we can best serve our clients, and I guess do a lot more just beyond the management of the timeline, the budget, the scope, managing risks.
So Kelly, tell us about the day-to-day and kind of week-to-week functions of the role of a delivery lead at Praxent.
Sure. So every day is going to look a little bit different, since typically you're going to be on 2 to 3 projects at a given time. Every week is going to be very dynamic. You're going to be joining daily stand-ups and really getting into the nitty-gritty and the weeds with the team. You're going to be participating in Scrum rituals. So participating in sprint planning, backlog grooming, all of kind of the key rituals to building software. And then you're also going to be spending time heads down, defining a backlog, working with designers to think strategically about how to bring a concept to life and how to go out and validate that with actual end users that are going to use this product once it's developed. So every week is going to look a little bit different. There's always something to keep you on your toes and keep you energized.
Kelly, what are the types of projects that you'll be working on as a delivery lead at Praxent?
Great question. So the types of projects, there's really going to be a wide variety. So a lot of the projects you're going to be working on are going to be in the financial services industry. So FinServ, FinTech, that space, which is really exciting. There's just a lot of innovation in that space. And so we're working with both well-established companies to bring a new digital offering to their clients and their customers. We're also working with startups. So we're really able to kind of play in the best of both worlds, where we have a great infrastructure here at Praxent you can rely on, but we're getting to work on really exciting new concepts, both with startups and those well-established companies. Anything from building a robo-advisor to working with wealth management companies, to working with insurance companies. There's really a lot of variety in the FinServ, FinTech space, and a lot of the trends that are set in the FinServ end up kind of trickling down to other industries. But it's exciting because you get to be at the forefront of that innovation.
Kelly, you've been with Praxent for a little more than 3 years now. Tell us a little bit about how career development looks like at Praxent, and what's been your experience?
Sure. So my experience has been great with career development. When I first joined Praxent, I really joined coming from a space where I wasn't working on really digital mobile apps. I was working in really large projects that were a little bit slow moving, using kind of some outdated methodologies. So it was really exciting when I joined Praxent. I got an opportunity to leverage some philosophies that I'd only studied and researched. So I was able to put Agile, Scrum really into practice which was really fulfilling for me. It was kind of my opportunity to take some of the training and some of the research that I had done and actually practice it. And so I went from a senior delivery lead, now I'm a principal delivery lead. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed is getting to meet with my immediate manager every week. So we have weekly one-on-ones. We look for opportunities for me to grow all the time, and then we revisit those. So we're always thinking, what do I need to do to kind of get to the next level in my career, and then what are ways that both my manager and then Praxent as a whole can support me in doing that. So one of the ways that that Praxent has helped me grow in my career was getting CSPO certified, so certified Scrum product owner, which was a great foundation for serving our clients in a product owner space, and then also help me just polish up on my Scrum Master skills as well.
So Kelly, tell me a little bit about the team that you work with at Praxent and the role that they all play in helping you meet your potential.
Sure. So the best way I can describe our teams is cross-functional and also collaborative. So you're never working with just a specific silo of individuals. So I never feel like I'm kind of stuck in just the project management area of the organization, for example. Every day I'm working with designers, engineers, QA analysts and leads. I also work really closely with our leadership team. So you really get to work with a really diverse group of people in different roles all the time. So it's great to be able to flex into some of those design review meetings where I actually get to participate in providing design feedback. So I think our teams are really strong because of our cross-functional attitude and mindset, where everyone can come together to really think strategically about how we solve tough problems for our clients.
So for someone interested in joining Praxent, what can they expect as a part of the interview process?
Sure. So the interview process is unique. It's not an interview process that I had ever experienced before interviewing with Praxent. It's fascinating because it is really walking you through the timeline of not only your career, but even thinking back to what inspires you, what did you do in college and why. So it really allows you to talk about yourself and not necessarily just the work you've done, but what inspires you, what interests you, like what do you want to do, and where do you want to grow your career. So it gives you a really great opportunity to highlight your successes, talk about kind of where you want to go in your career, and it's really a challenging interview process, but it's a lot of fun. It's very unique. I think that since I've been through it once, I think I would really nail it the second time. I definitely felt a bit unsure of how I did after some of those calls, but I think I was just psyching myself out, and I think it actually obviously went well since I'm here now.
All right, Kelly, I got one more question for you. What has working at Praxent meant for you on a personal level?
Great question, Chris. So on a personal level, one of the things that's just really impressed me about Praxent, and something that I truly value about working here, is our core values. So Praxent talks about our core values kind of in our marketing, but it's something that we live every day. So whenever we come across tough challenges, we're not sure maybe what decision to make. everyone at the company really takes our core values to heart and then uses those as a guide to make sure that we are making decisions and conducting ourselves in a manner that are true to those core values, so that we can be successful in the work we do, build great products for our clients, and really help them innovate. Another thing that has just been great at Praxent that wasn't always the case in my career before joining Praxent is just the support I get, and then also just feeling valued. So every day I feel like my contributions are of value, that it's recognized, and that I just always feel supported by everyone here that works at Praxent.
And I know others feel the same way about you, Cogan. You won one of our Praxi awards for living one of those core values recently, right?
I did. I actually won Always Deliver in our first ever Praxis Awards ceremony. So that was something that I actually have up in my office, that I was really excited to win, but also humble, just because I know that I'm up against a lot of really great people at Praxent. So having people vote me number one in that core value was great.
Well, Kelly, it's been a real pleasure, as always, to connect with you and hear a little bit about your experience. Thank you for sharing your stories today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for asking me to help out.